Peace, peace, good people. Bald-head Hierophant here, coming on to give you guys a reading, okay? And this reading will be Capricorn's reading. I think I'm going to go ahead and start another circle around the zodiac signs. And I'm going to go ahead and start with Capricorn since we are in Capri season, okay? So if you are Capricorn sun, moon, rising, or you have a plethora of Capricorn energy in your chart, pull up. This is for you. Now, before I get started, let me go ahead and welcome in all of my newbies. Hello, hello, hey girl, hey guy, how are you? Welcome. I hope that you do choose to stay. And big love, big shout out to all of my OGs and my returnees. I appreciate each and every one of my followers, no matter how you found me, and no matter if you've been here since day one or today is your very first day. However you ended up here, I hope that you do choose to stay, subscribe. If you're new, go through a few of my other vids. Watch the ones that reach out to you. Read the titles. If you're Capricorn, find the ones that are for Capricorn. And even go on further back. Don't just watch the ones that I just recently did. All of my readings are timeless, okay? So I don't care if I did it last year, year and a half ago. If you run up on it, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a message in there for you, okay? Because readings are timeless. Okay, readings are timeless. So welcome and thank you. So I did do meditation over these cards for Capricorn before I came on to do the actual reading, and I did get a word for you guys. It was suspicion. So y'all are suspecting something. You're suspicious about something. I had this side eye type of feeling as I was as I was just sitting here with the cards like that. I felt like somebody was giving someone or giving something the side eye. So I was like, okay, is this side eye, like, what are they doing with this side eye? See, I talk to spirit. I don't know about y'all, but I be talking to spirit because I need to get down to the nitty gritty, right? I need to understand what spirit is saying when it shows me things. And then I got the word suspicion. So I said, okay, what's going on? What are they suspicious about? So anyway, that's what we're here to find out, okay? We are here to find out what this suspicion is about. Is it about a person, place, thing, a pattern of behavior? Is it about yourself? Where are you with this suspicion? Now, I normally don't do no cut like that, but I don't know why I did it like that, but that's how I just did it, so don't judge me. Let me sip my coffee right quick. Okay, let's get it. Ooh, sweet spirit of love, light, and wholeness. Thank you for being here. Sweet spirit of truth, accuracy, relevancy, and honesty. Thank you. Show me what it is that you know for Capricorn. Use me as a trusted and true vessel to bring about this message for Capricorn. Thank you, love. Thank you, truth. Give me understanding on why they are suspicious. I say. Show me clearly. All right, Capricorn. Let's see. And happy birthday to you guys. Happy birthday to the Cappies. 5 of Wands and the High Priest or the Hierophant has come out. Okay. Okay, had a card to fall. Excuse me for that. I don't read reversals unless I am absolutely guided to, okay? So, just in case you didn't know, 6 of Cups. Every time that 6 of Cups comes out, I don't care if it's in a love reading, spiritual reading, business reading. I'm going to take both of those. Oh, it was 3. Okay, cool. That's all I needed. But anytime that 6 of Cups comes out, no matter what type of reading it is, I know that someone or something from the past is either coming back or already has come back. But whatever it is, I feel like it'll have you hemmed up in your emotions. It'll have you hemmed up in that topsy-turvy feeling, that I don't know which way should I go feeling. It's something about that 6 of Cups that's going to automatically come in and make people raise an eyebrow. It's going to cause you to reflect on something, okay? So we got the 5 of Wands, again, the Hierophant or the High Priest, okay? The 6 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. So I can tell you right off the bat, Capricorn, y'all are collectively dealing with relationship issues. It's about somebody that wants to come back. It's about somebody that you are probably, you may want them to come back, but don't know if they should come back. Or you may want them to come back, but maybe are afraid that y'all are going to repeat some things that made you get rid of them or that made them leave from the get-go. But it is someone who is out of your life that wants to come back, and either you want them to come back or they want to come back. Nevertheless, you don't know if they should come back. You don't know if having them back in your life is what's best for you. Okay. Now, for some of you, because this Five of Wands is here, I feel like, hold on for a minute, y'all. Okay, my bad. Yeah, but for some of you, I feel like that for some of you, there was another person involved. Okay. So that you may have felt like that there was some type of competition. Okay, a disagreement came about because there was some form of competition. I don't know if your mate was competing with you or if they put you in a position where you thought they had other people that they were putting before you, whether it was another, whether they were cheating, whether it was their family, whether it was their job, their hobbies. Somehow, some way, a person, place, or thing was put in front of you. So you felt like you had to compete with it, or you felt like your partner was making you compete with the attention of something else or someone else. Now, I do believe that many of you went and got some type of clarity, whether you got a reading, whether you talked to somebody very wise, whether you listened to your own intuition, whether you went to counseling, therapy. Somehow you spoke to someone wiser than you. And maybe for a few of you, especially if you have Taurus in your chart, if you are a Capricorn sun, but maybe you have a Taurus Mars or a Taurus Mercury, or maybe a Taurus rising, or maybe even a Taurus moon. Okay, place the energy where it belongs. Or you may have no Taurus at all. Okay, you may just be very wise within thyself. So you may have just checked in with yourself, but it's given that you went and spoke with someone who was wiser than you, somebody mature, more seasoned, and just more maybe insightful than yourself. And they gave you some information that made you make the decision that, okay, it's like they gratified or confirmed what you were already feeling, which was you were in some type of, that this relationship was a hassle because you felt like you were competing with something or someone. I feel like I'm talking to somebody who wasn't getting put first, and you were not getting put first because somebody put their job over you, their family over you. Or for some of you, they may have been cheating, so they were putting that over you. They were putting their own needs and wants over you. Like you were dealing with somebody who was selfish, and they may have been a little manipulative with it, and that's what caused the disagreement. Because maybe when you were calling them out about it, they were manipulating you, acting like you are overreacting. Okay, now, for some of you, this wasn't the first time that you had to deal with this situation. So I think that it gained so much momentum, and that's probably why the breakup happened, because you were, okay, you know how, and I have to say this, that's why you can't, if you're going to forgive someone, then you really do have to truly fully forgive them and move forward. Because if you stay, then it's not fair to hang it over their heads. It's not fair to keep bringing it up. So if they've done something that was just, indespicable, and you just knew, I can't get past this, then you really need to break up with them and just let it go. Let them go and let it go. Or if you're going to stay, then, shit or get off the pot. You can't keep hanging things over their head. And I said all that to say this. Capricorn, I believe that you have fake forgiving a person for doing something over and over and over. And maybe I don't want to say all of y'all, you know, did it in a fake way. And when I say fake, like you really truly knew in your heart you didn't forgive them, but you didn't want to break up with them. You wasn't ready to let them go. So you fake forgave them. But every time you got the opportunity to dangle something in their face, you did, right? Okay. So I feel like I'm talking to a few Capricorns that did that. So every time this person did something, you always reverted back to what they did in the past. You reflected back on everything they did in the past. So the current situation wasn't nothing but an accumulation of everything that you had already been feeling from shit that you let them get away with in the past. That's what brought it to that was like the straw that broke the camel's back. Okay, Capricorn. But listen, I don't know if, I feel like it's the person that wants to come back. I don't necessarily feel like it's you that wants them back, even though I can tell that you do still love them. I know that because all of these cups are here. All of these cups are here. You got the 6 of Cups, 9 of Cups, Knight of Cups, 8 of Cups. You got a lot of cups here. I know beyond the shadow of a doubt that your person wants to come back. I know that you want them back, but you're suspicious. That's probably why I got the word suspicious. You're skeptical on allowing them to come back because you don't know, or you don't feel like they have changed, even though they're telling you that they have, right? They're telling you that they have changed, and they're coming with some type of proposal that it's almost like they're saying, I swear to God, I've changed. And okay, just give me 90 days. Let me show you. And if I haven't changed, then you can cut me off again. It's like they're doing something like that. I'm going to pull some more cards because I don't know if, I personally don't think that they've changed. But I mean, now that's just my own personal opinion. That wasn't spirit speaking. That was my personal opinion. Due to what I see on this card. And the reason I feel that way, because the Knight of Cups is a very young, sometimes immature energy. They just see what they want. So they are willing to manipulate the energy to get what they want. They're immature. They're young. They're not necessarily young in age, but just young in their actions, okay? So they're not seasoned like the King of Cups, okay? They're not in their God self. They are in their young, immature, I will lie to get what I want because I want her back. I want him back. So if telling this person I've changed and doing little stuff to make them think I've changed is what I got to do, I'm going to do that. I think that that's probably where this Wisdom card is here. This Hierophant card is here because this Hierophant has already told you that this person has not changed. This person is not going to change. They are who they are for right now because that's the season of their life that they're in. They're not even in a matured, seasoned part of their life. They are in a, for whatever reason, because we all are in different cycles in our lives. But for whatever reason, this person is still in a childish cycle. So everything that you dealt with, you're going to continue to deal with if you allow them back. This is not, I'm not saying in the future that y'all won't get back together or that you shouldn't get back together in the future. But I'm saying right now, I'm suspicious just like you're suspicious. I'm like, I don't think that they've changed. Now, Spirit is saying this 8 of Cups is here. The 8 of Cups is talking about moving on. Okay, that's what the 8 of Cups is all about. Moving on. Like, it ain't about hating this person. It ain't about, it's not about, I'm mad and I don't want to get back with you and I hate your guts. That's not what the 8 of Cups represents when it tells a person to move on. When the 8 of Cups shows up, it's telling you to move on because there's a level of weariness that comes along with getting back with someone or staying with someone who you know deep down in your soul of souls has not and will not change. So it's almost like your inner self. Your inner self is saying move forward because there's a deeper meaning to something that you need to go do anyway. And as long as you stay in this situation, or if you go back to this situation, if you allow this person to come back, they're going to halt your growth because there's some growth that's trying to take place in you emotionally. Okay? So let's pull some more cards. If you're resonating with what I'm saying thus far, please and thank you for hitting that like button and subscribing if you haven't already. Thank you, Spirit. Show me more. Yeah, look, the Moon card. Listen, this person that's trying to come back is much, because listen, I'm gonna tell you what I do know beyond the shadow of a doubt. Whoever this person is, oh honey, the sex that y'all have, the intimacy that y'all have, the sensual pleasure that y'all have is immense. I feel like that's what is probably causing you to think about bringing them back. That's your body speaking. That's your lowerings speaking, okay? That's not your intellect speaking. That's not your heart space speaking. That's that root chakra down there vibrating, making you think about all of the great, fantastic sexual escapades that y'all have had, okay? But in real time, in real life, there are some hidden things that will stay hidden because this person is immature. So they're never going to admit their fault. They're never going to admit that they're manipulative. They're never going to admit that they know how to play on your emotions. They're never going to admit that. What they're going to do is to continue to feed you illusions, feed you, and let me tell you something. This is somebody that knows you, so they know what to feed you. They know what to say. They know what to do to make you think that all is well, but they have not changed, okay? Point blank, period. There has been no change. They themselves are the illusion. And I believe, again, like I had already said, they know, listen, thank you, Spirit, bring this download in. Hello. They know if they can get you in bed. They know if they can just, can we talk? So they know if they get over there or they get you to come over there, if they can just get you in bed, they know that they can knock you back to seeing things their way. They can sex you into submission. Okay? They can sex you right on back into submission. So let me tell you something. We have a full moon in Cancer, December 26th. If you're watching this reading now, just guard yourself around the 26th, Christmas up until the 27th. Beware, because this person may try to come back. Okay, this person may reach out. This person may pop up with a Christmas gift. This person may, go overboard and do the most to get back in your presence, because they know if they can just touch you, if they can just get you alone, if they can just whisper them sweet nothings, if they can just have sex with you, that will put you back into an emotional trance with them, and they can, at that point manipulate the whole situation, and you'll be back with them, looping in this situation, in this situation all over again, because they haven't changed. So that's why it's going to be a loop, because you'll be back with them. They might be straight and clean and clear for 30 days, 90 days, 2, 3, 4, 5 months. But then you're going to eventually see those negative traits and tendencies, spark back up, because again, they haven't changed. They've just hidden them. Okay. Thank you, sweet spirit of Capricorn energy. Show me more. Thank you. Show me more. 7 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles. So listen, I know that many of you Capricorns if you're here, you hear what I'm saying, and I think you absolutely agree, but you're also, you also have your own mind, right? So your own intuition is thinking, your own heart is thinking, your own private parts are thinking, everything on you is thinking and penetrating right now, because you're like, yeah, but okay, let me see. It's almost like you have a sense of wishful thinking, but then your reality will kick in, and then you'll go back to that wishful thinking. See, all of that suspicion, it ain't all just toward the partner or the person. Some of it is you questioning you. You're thinking that you may have options and possibilities, but in our reality, you really need to look at. It's almost like, yeah, there are possibilities, but they're slim to none. You have options, but they're slim to none. It's almost like you saying, okay, yeah, but if I let him back, like you're weighing the pros and the cons. Thank you, Spirit. You're weighing the pros and the cons. and the cons are outweighing the pros. That's what them 7 of cups is. You're looking at all of them cups, and maybe 2 of them are positive, precious possibilities, but the other 5 are just wishful thinking. You hope that he or she has changed. You hope that he or she, won't put you in uncompromising positions. You hope that they don't make you feel like you're not first in their life. You hope that hope is not a knowing, because you know that that's not going to change, but you're hoping that it will. Okay. Hope will keep you in a cycle, because hope does nothing but keep you chasing that carrot. Y'all know that picture on they've it's on social media, little memes, and it's a man and he's running, and there's it looks like a fishing rod that's maybe attached to his hat or his head, and it's a carrot, and he's running chasing the carrot, but the carrot keeps, he never catches the carrot. You're never going to, and I don't want to say never, never is, a very, it's too broad. But I will say this: we can't make people change. When a person changes, it's because they want to change. And by the time, when you stay in situations like this, by the time they do change, you are drained, burned, bottomed out, and feel martyred by the time a person does change. That's why you must put yourself first and see if it's worth you staying and worth you going through the motions with this person, because their change may take a long time, and in the process, they're going to drag you with it. This person is not a bad person. I just feel like they're immature. They got some things in their own lives that they probably need to address, as we all do. Okay. I feel like when people operate like this, it's a pattern. So you're not the first person they've done like this. They probably don't just act like this in relationships. They probably act like this in their family, on the job, in different sisterhoods or brotherhoods that they're in. This is who they are right now. This is not to say that 4 or 5 years from now that you won't reunite with them, see that they've changed, and if love is still there in both of y'all, that y'all won't reconnect in the future. But right now, I am here and run for your life. That's why you're suspicious, because deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know that. Okay, if there's more, show it to me. If there's more, show me it. Okay. Spirit said no more. No more is to be said. I will look and see what's on the bottom. The 2 of Wands. Yeah, listen. Because I told you that there's some emotional maturity that's trying to happen in you. I don't know if this emotional maturity is coming from the fact that you've leaked all of your emotional maturity out dealing with this person, or you're just still growing in that area too. Either way, you're being it's almost like you're being supported and being told to call your personal power back to you, because there's some form of you lost yourself. There's a level of yourself that you lost while you were with this person. Okay, so you're trying to call your boldness back. You're trying to call your originality back. You're trying to call your so another word, not authenticity. I already said that. You're trying to call your own essence back to you, because I think staying in this situation, the length of time that you did, you overextended yourself. Okay. You may, because I think you dealt with stuff that on a normal basis, you just would not have dealt with, but you compromised and accommodated and really bent over backwards to make this work. And you got no reciprocity out of it. Okay. So your vision became distorted about who you were. Okay. And now it's time for you to call your power back. You can't call. It's almost like you can't straddle the fence. You can't have one leg over here and one leg over there. And I mean that by saying there's no way that you can get back with this person or allow this person back with you and be your powerful, authentic self. It's like Spirit is asking you to choose you or choose them. Maybe there's no right or wrong. Okay. It's just choices. Okay. If you choose to allow them back, then just know you're going to compromise who you are again. Okay. Probably to your detriment, because if you allow them back right now you're in the process of trying to call your power back, which means you don't have it all the way. So if you allow them back, then you're just going to further remove yourself from you, because you yourself, Capricorn, are not all the way back in alignment with yourself. You're getting there. You're calling, which means it's happening. It's current right now in your presentness. You're doing things that's moving you closer and closer to your boldness and your originality again. But I feel like if you jump off of that wave to accommodate this person, to let this person back, have sex with this person again, let them whisper them sweet nothings, let them pull you into their emotional manipulation, you're going to be in a deficit. Okay, you're going to be in a deficit. So you just got a choice to make. Okay, so your suspicion, that word suspicion, yeah, you need to be suspicious, because this person is not coming back they're not coming back truthful and changed. Okay, they have not changed. And you know this deep down in your heart. So if you do allow them back, guess what? The joke will be on you. All right, Capricorn, if you've watched this in its entirety, thank you so very much. If you like what you heard, hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't. This is where I conclude this message. Namaste.